Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Toluwade. If you're new here, thank you so much for tuning in. You're welcome to this space. I share content on faith, lifestyle, and personal development. So please make sure to subscribe, join the family, and I promise that you're going to find a lot of value on this channel. Today's video is pretty simple, straightforward, no fluff, just me sharing what has worked for me so far when it comes to reading. I have always enjoyed reading books, and I think that this is because my parents made sure to instill this into me, like right from when I was growing up. And so now in my adult life, I find myself, just wanting to pick up a book and read. But one of the things that I've struggled with is that I have not been consistent with reading. Sometimes I would find myself picking up a book and not completing it, or other times I would pick up a book and read for an extended period of time. So I'm talking 2 months, 3 months, and I just wanted to change the narrative because I believe that I have the capacity to read and even read more books than I was doing before. So I did a few things, and that just really changed the narrative for me. So if you are someone who is struggling to read, you feel like you have the capacity to read more books than you're already doing, or if you're someone who picks up a book but never finishes it, then this video is for you. You want to make sure to watch through till the end. So the first thing that I did was to switch from reading a soft copy book to reading a physical copy book, and guys, it has changed the game for me. So it's been 1 book per month. Look at that. So I picked this up in January, then this in February, then this in March, and then this in April, and this is my current read for the month of May. So reading physical books just really changed the game for me. With a soft copy book, I can underline what stood out for me, I can write my thoughts, but that was not the case, for the soft copy books that I read. In fact, for soft copy books, I tend to forget them because they are not in my sight. And you know what they say about out of sight, out of mind. I think that is true when it comes to reading a soft copy book, at least in my own case. I don't know about you. Maybe you should even tell me in the comment section if you are team soft copy or team physical copy. But anyways, I would forget about the book that I was reading. And so let's say I start reading the book today, the next time I'll be picking it up might be 2-3 days later, or even a week later. And by the time I'm picking it up, I might have to refresh my memory on what I had previously read before then proceeding to read further. And that just sort of like prolonged the time that I spent reading that book. But with physical copy, it's in my sight, it's either on my bed or on my reading table. It's really easy to pick up the book to read. So moments when I'm bored, moments when I just want to engage myself with something, I can easily grab the book and read. And I also think that it is very cute, having physical copy of your book, because you can keep track of what you've read, the kind of books you've been reading, and eventually, like as you are reading more books, you build your own collection. Like think about it as a library. Like when people walk into your space and they see a shelf filled with books, and you can boldly and proudly say that, oh, I've read all the books on that shelf. Like I'm really looking forward to that for myself. So I think that this is something that you can explore if you're struggling with reading, especially soft copy book. You might want to switch into a physical or a hard copy book and see if that would work for you. So the next thing that I did was to not read books randomly. So you would not catch me reading a book because it's trending or because someone posted it online. I read books with intention. I read books with purpose, like with an agenda in mind. And how do I do this? Take an audit of your life. Look at those areas where you want to improve on, where you want to gain more knowledge on, and find a book about it. So at the beginning of this year, I did an audit of my life, and I looked at areas of my life where I really wanted to improve on, and I decided to address them one after the other. Communication is one of the areas where I wanted to improve on, so I gave that my focus for the first 3 months. So all the books that I read were targeted towards improving my communication in the first 3 months of the year. And what this does for you is that it helps you address a pressing need in your life. And because you are really keen to improving this area of your life, the chances are high that you would want to follow through with reading the book that helps you to achieve, a particular result, if that makes sense. So let's say that you want to improve in your finances, you find a book on finances. Chances are that you would stick with that book because you really want to improve in your finances. Do you get the point now? So that is just the same thing that I did, and it has been working for me like month on month so far. You're definitely going to find a book for every area of your life, trust me. So after you do the audit of your life, you can just put it up online, top 10 books or top 5 books, in this area, and then you're going to find a number of books. So the next thing that I do is that I check for the review of that book, more like a summary of each of these books, to help me, see what the book is about, what topics are going to be covered in the book, and basically just what I'm going to be getting from this book that I intend to read. And having done that, I will then proceed to make my choice and purchase online. So far, I've been using Jumia to purchase my book. So you might want to explore Jumia or other online stores, or even walk up to a physical store. I'm sure that by the time you put the title of the book on Google, you are definitely going to find a place where you can purchase the book. After purchasing the book, voila, I start to read. The process has just really been beautiful. Like, once I've gotten the book like this, I'm definitely going to read it because it's addressing a pressing need in my life. You could also pick up an area of interest. So let's say that you are interested in finance, you might want to look at books that speaks to that area as well. So it could either be an area of interest or an area that you're seeking to improve on, and chances are that you're going to read the book to the end, you're going to enjoy it, and that will now build the culture of reading, and you just start to find yourself that you're reading more books. I hope this helps you, because it has really helped me. Share with someone, subscribe if you have not already, and yeah, that's going to be it for today. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye.